COVID-19 has spread to over 200 countries, with the United States having the largest reported amount of cases in the world. At the center of this epidemic is New York City. Its hospitals are at maximum or full capacity, and its streets are empty.
I'm Christina Berger. I live on the east side of Manhattan in New York City, very near to NYU and Bellevue hospitals. New York, I guess we are in about the third week of the increasingly serious and significant COVID infection rate here. I would say that we are in about week 3 of significant and serious social distancing, of fewer and fewer people being out, and unfortunately more and more people testing positive, and more people going to the hospital.
I'm Toby Sanders, and I live in Harlem, New York. My doctor and I suspect that I have a mild case of coronavirus, and I have had symptoms since March 16th. I have not had a test. Well, there's no test to be had, but I have, it's not confirmed. I can see how it can accelerate, and especially I have the choice to stay home, to get a lot of sleep, to rest. I didn't have to go anywhere. There's a lot of people out there who don't have those choices, and especially the people who are working in grocery stores, in restaurants, the people that you're coming in contact with probably don't have choices. Most people would not choose to be exposed right now. There's so many unknowns that it's easier to stay, if you have the luxury of staying home, stay home.
My name is Zeff, and I live in Manhattan on 23rd Street on the east side near the river. There was a tremendous emptiness in the city. There were just so few cars, almost no cars at all. The only traffic on the streets were buses, pretty much, and police cars. It was even fewer than I've seen in the city in the middle of the night. So if you go out into New York City at 3 in the morning, you would see more vehicles on the street than I saw in the middle of the day today. Which was quite frightening. So I was in New York City for 9/11, and that was terrible. And in some ways, in many ways that was worse, right? Because it was one big event and no one had ever seen anything like that before. But it was one event and it was over fairly quickly. And then there was a lot of healing that went on, and a lot of people were doing things to support each other. This is different because it's much, it's occurring over such a long period of time. And I don't think a lot of people have figured out how to handle that.
Reporting for Scott Center, I'm Phoebe Golson.